IVM.
I'm always trying to create good food habits, and recently I tried these new protein bars, The Whole Truth, India's first and only clean label food brand that declares every ingredient on the front of its packaging. There is no need to turn the pack to find out what's in your food. They have a whole range of dairy and 100% vegan products, from protein and energy bars to immunity balls. Everything in this food grew on a farm, never in a lab. Enter the coupon code HABIT on checkout at thewholetruthfoods.com for 20% off and make eating healthy a part of your daily food habit. Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with exercise. Did you know that the recovery time between exercise is extremely important? Many studies have shown that the difference between a good workout and a super good workout is the rest that you give yourself between the exercise sets. An exercise routine is broken down into sets and reps. Reps are the number of repetitions for each exercise action. So 10 reps would equal to 10 actual push-ups. Each set is divided into reps that you would have to do for that exercise. So 4 sets of 10 push-ups means that you would do 10 push-ups, take a break to recover, and do another 10, take a break, do another 10, take a break, do another 10. So it's interesting to see how different fitness modalities have different recovery times. Powerlifters take a very large recovery time between sets. And if you're exercising for hypertrophy or muscle building, you would take between 30 to 45 seconds of a break between sets. If you're training for endurance, you would take no breaks between sets. Hence, the way that you would structure your sets and your recovery time says a lot about the effectiveness of the workout. But the problem is that we sometimes end up cheating the process. We know that we have 3 sets left in the exercise. We will take it easy and not give our 100% to each set, because we want to leave a little gas in the tank for that later set. And this means that we have not done the exercise properly because we are keeping the next set in mind. We feel we need to preserve some energy so that we can perform better later, so that the last set is easier. However, the whole point of exercising is to make the process as hard to do as possible. The harder it is, the more you are stressing your body, the more growth you will see. And this stress needs to be gauged and judged depending on your stage in life and fitness. A mistake we often make is losing focus of the exercise we are doing in the moment. Instead, we start planning what the next exercise will be. We lose sight of the exercise we are currently doing and rush through it. Today's habit is all about making each workout of yours supercharged. You are anyway spending so much time working out. Might as well maximize it. Make the most use of your time. As your habit coach, I want you to realize that there is only one rep that is the most important, the one you are doing in that moment. And there's only one set that is the most important, the one you are doing in that moment. Nothing else matters. Nothing else is important. Just like in life, you have to be in the moment and fully present to be able to give it your best and get the best results. So your simple habit starts by focusing only on the set you are currently on. Every time you are counting, say to yourself, this is my last set. Treat it as your last set. Give it your full attention and your full focus. Push yourself right to the end. Give it your all. Then recover well in the break that you have given yourself. Keep picturing each set as if it were the last, and you will see a huge difference in the way that you work out. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, wholesome180.com. or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome 180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd like to thank the sponsors on the network this week, Storytel and The Whole Truth Foods. Thank you for supporting us. So, great week on the network again this week. Definitely do check out the Pragati podcast. Pavan spoke to Krish Ashok. They discussed science, knowledge, and the wonder of Indian home cooking. Staying in the realm of food, on This Round is on Me, we had AD Singh as a guest. Gauri and AD discussed the 10 years anniversary of The Table and the 20-year anniversary of Olive. So two of Bombay's biggest restaurateurs have a conversation about the restaurant business. All Things Policy celebrated 500 episodes on January 27th. Manoj talks to Aditya and Anirudh about the surprising origins of the podcast, its evolution over the last few years, and its exciting future. This episode also marks their video debut, so definitely do check that out on YouTube. On Storytellers and Storysellers, Vineet talks to Ranjit Pratap Singh. Ranjit is the co-founder and CEO of Pratilipi. Pratilipi is a company that's recently acquired IVM, and Ranjit on this episode discusses his plans to build a homegrown media empire, his love for comics, and how India can have its own comic cinematic universe. And finally, Cyrus had an exciting week. We had some amazing guests this week. We had Vishal Gondal come and talk about Fauji. We had Atish Tathir talk about the various issues that he had been facing with his OCI card and other things like that. We had Adam Dow talk about things going on in the US and the evolution of what's happening there. We had Siddharth Kannan come and talk about his history with Cyrus and his new show. So definitely do come check that out as well. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
Hey, I'm Zarina, your peak performance coach, leadership coach, and life coach. And I'm here to unleash that power within you with your weekly dose of mantras and empowerment. Tune in to Monday Mantras every Monday for your quick fix and the Empowering series with Zarina Poonawalla every Thursday for riveting real-life stories. You can catch us on the IVM Podcast website, app, or wherever you get your podcasts from.